I don't go kindergarten, see, those that don't go kindergarten, the whole people get money. Now later we are going to hear it in the kindergarten. I go nursery, nursery 1. Now we are start.
You get money too. Because people are from my one.
There's the one where I go, I carry slate. At least now we be the last set of people who use slate.
Hello guys, this is GODXDAVID Discord, and your host for today is Organ David, a serial entrepreneur, aka the Emperor. Here with me is
what's up world, what's up Africa, what's up Nigeria, and of course what's up my city, Port Harcourt. It's your favorite warrior boy in Miami, and this is GODXDAVID Discord. Stay with us.
Our Discord for today is something I've been kind of curious and anxious about to discuss, and let's also hear from our audience what they think about. And the topic, the Discord, is on fundamental elements. So when you were born, the fundamentals you came to see, things like politics, things in the society, I'm speaking in the society, things like religion, things like the culture, okay, your traditions. Okay, like I said, what I would love us to discuss about is politics. One of the fundamental elements that have made our society, made us who we are, is politics, and I would like us to make some conclusions, find arguments, and debate on it. So, what do you think about that? What is your knowledge on politics?
Well, like you said, the fundamentals, the things that we that made us, okay, while growing up, right? I wouldn't say I know a whole lot about politics, because like you said, fundamentals, these are not something. Politics, of course, has been in existence. It has been in place before we were born. Governments have been there. I was born during the time that the democratic system of government was in place in Nigeria. So politics has been there. So, but growing up, we are not so much informed about politics and the way politics is being practiced in Nigeria. Of course, it's obvious that the youth are not really inclusive. There is no youth inclusivity, so much youth inclusivity in politics. So it's more of like a political apathy for most of us. It's a shame. Of course, it's a shame. It's a shame that we are not interested in politics because of the way politics are being played in Nigeria.
Is it that we're not interested, or we're secluded, like the leaders intentionally don't want? For me, I don't really feel that the youths are not included. I think the youths are included, but they are being used, manipulated to carry on actions for politicians.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. Let me come down to pidgin English. Of course, this is how we do it, guys. We just mix it. Don't be like say the youths, like you said, you feel like say the youths, they use us play political thuggery and political malpractices. You get? Yes, that is because the youth does not know enough. Yes,
sure.
Like I said, like we stated the obvious fact, and we are talking about this topic from the standpoint of the elements we make us up from the time we born. We talk of religion, culture, and today we talk about politics. I don't help shape us reach now, right?
Yes.
So now we don't know a lot about politics. You know, even for school, history, if you check for school now, history no dey very potent in school. Even though they teach us history, like e get when we dey grow up, e go say current affairs. The current affair no dey even no it's not even current.
Current affair no current.
You dey get current affair, you go dey hear Abiola, late Muritala Mohammed. It's not current ni. You get, so they are not giving us, we are not active in the political system. That's why that's why you go just dey your house, election day, you find out that this person don put in poster. We are just aware, e dey happen to us to come out junction, come see say people poster don dey there already. You go come there, na wow, this person don dey come out for, okay, na my brother, I go vote for am because of say he don buy poster. Now we no know say before you even buy poster, you go buy ticket. There are electoral processes before you actually come out. We are not educated. That's why these people, when they come out, when they just come out and they start ruling us. They feed us with the narrative they want us to believe. We are not aware. We don't know wetin dey go on. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, you are, because for a while now I've been kind of making research on leadership, times and seasons, empires. So that led me to also research on politics in Africa, even before the pre-colonial era,
Okay.
before we got colonized by Britain. And so I tend to understand that every young person, just as you said, growing up should have a little bit knowledge on politics. First, I would love to say I'm one of those people that never liked anything about politics.
Because of how it's being played.
Yes. So
Here in our society.
So making this research made me understand, that I've been wrong. Everybody should understand leadership.
True.
Everybody, especially the males. Males should be well informed and involved in the political structure of your nation, so that you won't be screaming, oh, this president is doing this one is doing this. For me, I think the reason why we're suffering in every nation is because we're ignorant about what it means and what it is to know how political decisions are being made.
True.
Politics is leadership and people being led.
True.
Even in your communities, you have traditional rulers. They are also politicians, whether you like it or not, because they have Congress, the gatherings they do where kings appoint these are political systems.
True.
Yes. So just as you said, it is our high level of ignorance, especially in youths, that it's making us being used by these people. But I want to go further and also ask, do you feel youth should be passive in it, like fully involved in politics? Or because with a generation of, for me I would say, with a generation of ignorant youth, distracted youth, do you think they can make good decisions? Do you think they should be fully involved in a political system like Nigeria?
You know why I laughed is because of the response I have in my mind. I listen with open mind, and as you're saying, I'm just thinking a lot of things. Like, why we are having this discussion is because we want all of us, both you and I that is conversing and you that is watching, we want to have an understanding.
Yeah.
And we want to make impossibilities possible. Thereby the problems we are facing, maybe the problems of the challenges that we are having in thought, because there are some things you think and it will be challenging for you to actually interpret that thought. So why we are having this thing is because we want to bring solution, and this is the solution. We claim to be in an information age, right?
Yeah.
So I think whatever system, whatever model that needs to be changed, we actually need to pass through that medium of information, proper information. Look at the things that right now, obviously, our time to groom you and I, with any person with the watch us now, with our age, of course, I'm pushing towards 30, to my 30s now, same as you, our own time to nurture don't pass. Nobody feel nurture us again because we don't kick. Our characters are formed, our brains don't develop.
Yeah.
They get. Now, wetin we dey advocate for? Now, for still me and you, because we go soon born children, we go start to dey born, start to dey bring up children. So this solution goes to we, to the children wey we go born, and maybe if there are any tendency, because nature still have his way, any tendency say we go still sabi something, we go still grab sense for this our age. Now I'm going to give it in 2 ways. If you see the systems wey don stand for life today, and because of information, early information. Let's take for example religion. Before you were born, e come start to dey, in fact, as their mama get your belle, e don dey go church for prayers. E don dey rely on church. We're not saying God first. E don dey rely on church and the gathering of congregational prayers. As dem born you, never know anything, e don go carry you go do child education. Before you start to dey know something, you don dey go church. The very first song you go start to dey sing for your life, no be even the secular artists of your time, na your church songs you go first start to dey sing. You get. Then come talk of school, na the same way. From they don create systems, kindergarten. I no go kindergarten, those that no go kindergarten, na all people wey get money. Na later wey I come dey hear wetin be kindergarten. I go nursery, nursery 1. Na where I start.
You get money too, because people na primary 1.
Nursery 1 wey I go, I carry slate. At least na we be the last set of people wey use slate. So what I'm saying is the system for information early. Now, given this thing, you don't already know. In fact, you go still see a 14 years pastor for our society today. We know everything. Literally, he knows the Bible. He has so much love for God that he can lead a congregation of people in God's way. Is that a system prepared for quality political leadership from childhood? No. Sometimes you will go from your nursery 1 down to primary 6. You never really know what it means to be a leader. Now, our people, they pet us, not knowing that, forgetting that leadership is an integer, in fact, is an essential, is a primary, in fact, is a cell in our human existence. Leadership is a cell. I don't know whether the cell really dey important. I know the science student. It's the heart of human existence. Leadership. So they need for this part of the world, they need to introduce an early to us. There is no system, no primary, foundational system. That's the right word. Foundational system, early foundation where they actually nurture political leadership for our life. So we dey always meet am late.
bro.
So I think there should be a system. That's why I said maybe not be for us,
See,
but for our children.
the what you just said, in fact, it be like say, I feel like just about this point is too deep. For real, it's too deep, bro. You know, I appreciate you for dropping this wisdom. We need our society, Africa, Nigeria precisely, needs to hear this. Everybody needs to understand. Okay, this is the structure.
Yeah.
Just as you said, a structure put in place, just like the church structure put in place. It is so deep. I lack word to express how I feel because you just solved it. But there's also something I would also love you to share light on. The one we don't give deep but more go further. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with the word nepotism, but nepotism means favoritism in politics to your family, your children. You know,
Yeah.
so I think we have a culture.
Okay.
I think we have a culture in politics that is run like nepotism.
Okay.
What is your opinion on that?
Okay. Now, the answer to this question is very clear from what we have already, the points we already shared before now. When you understand the concept of leadership, leadership has to do with character, right character, right discipline.
No, this is transferring leadership position. We're in a democratic structure.
Yeah.
It is not monarchy and all the
Yeah.
rest. It's not supposed to be like this.
Now, you talk about favoritism,
Yes,
nepotism.
like especially to your family and your children.
Now, that's where I'm driving to.
Okay.
Now, when you understand the concept of leadership, see, it has to do with character, discipline. Then the right character, the right discipline, you go know, say, you don't talk about this thing before. Maybe drive and come here.
Okay.
I talk of communal mindset.
Yes.
Now, because we don't know what leadership means a whole lot, we don't know the very point or essence of leadership. Then go give you community leadership. For instance, they say make you be local government chairman. You get? Because you never test leadership before. If you say the local government where you be, now only for your family member. You get? You feel that the local government is for family member. You need to even cross your mind. This is a local government. Whatever impact you have to make, it has to be felt by the locals.
Yes. That's true.
Because you lack that right leadership orientation or right leadership discipline to know that this thing where you do, whatever impact you have to make, it has to be for the locals, the whole local government. Or you be councillor. I and my friend Festus, shout out to Festus, you know, the other day we get this conversation about a man where we say for I mean no disrespect, for Oroworuko town. It was one time councillor, you know. Then so my friend said he be the advice drop on the conversation where then they get the one time councillor and other people, they come they get conversation and they come talk say the new elected councillor, they come they talk say if you don't do anything for yourself, when you come out for seat, then go laugh you. So you say make you try do something for yourself. Now you don't enter seat, build house for yourself, buy motor, you know, try make sure say you help your brothers. Maybe when you come up for seat now, you don't do anything, then go laugh you say the time when you they enjoy when you dey for seat, when they enjoy yourself, wetin you do for your family, you build the house, see person wey don because nothing you do for your this thing. That is the mindset we our people get about political leadership, which is very bad. So I can't ask my friend, I say, Now, that is a wrong mindset. Selfishness in a public office. So you feel say the fulfillment with people, the regard wey people go give you when you don leave office, na say you build house for yourself, you buy motor, and you give your brothers chance. So you never thought of doing community infrastructures, road, make sure that you are repping your ward. I have to tell him, say, bro, when you don enter become a councillor, no be your family
You serve
you
again.
go serve again.
Yeah.
Anything, any person, any delegation or opportunity wey you dey give, you must make sure say you dey give am equal. If your family deserve am, one person for your family, you go give your family the one wey reach am. You go even do am for the people wey deserve am, wey dey outside of your family, because no be your family you dey rep again. In fact sef, the way it is, you go even do am make you no do am like say make people no come be like say you dey do much for your family. Normally, make e no be like say you dey face am to your family, because no be your family vote. Only your family vote na im put you for there. Na the community vote, the world vote.
Yeah.
So this is the concept. This is the reason why nepotism is still strong. Favoritism dey strong because people lack the right attitude, the right mindset, the right orientation for the street. They call am OT, the right OT to leadership, political leadership wey they talk about.
You're an artist, you're a good songwriter, of which I know. Now, what do you think? What infrastructure do you think the political system, we're talking about fundamental elements, from the fundamental elements, could create for the world? Is a playground for me, a playground where every industry need to strive, because you can see the exploits our musicians are doing, globally. What do you think is the platform our political structure can create for you guys?
Shout out to all entertainers in Nigeria first of all, because I go start from Nigeria because all of us dey face am in different locales, different states. Now, shout out to my Port Harcourt people. I actively joined entertainment actively 2023. This is 2025. I know as e be. So when I dey talk, I know they talk from, I be member of P-Man, performing artists and employers of River State. I'm a financial member. So
That's great.
this thing wey I wan talk, I know they talk am as an outsider. If you dey get, I dey perform for this state, and the things is obvious that the government sef no dey even pay attention to the creative part of the state. The festivals, the shows, the events wey dey make this state, wey dey keep this stage going, e just dey little or less, little or no, none of them is sponsored by the government. Yes. So now private individuals, we have the biggest festival, Bole Festival. Government are no dey inside. So if the government hand dey inside, make dem talk, but if the government hand dey inside, we go know. Na we dey go Bole Festival. We dey get. I don dey into Bole Festival, at least I never perform for Bole Festival, but my guys don perform for Bole Festival many times. We dey get. Shout out to my boss and my bro, Superstar King J Fly. I don go with am. Shout out to Arite. I don go with am many times. And shout out to men like Pizzo Modini. and if they part of the people wey dey organize bole. So the founder of Bole Festival,
CEO.
the CEO Bole Festival, me and I don shake him hand. We don meet for South Media Week. He promised me some time ago that I was going to perform. Oga no so maybe someday you will fulfill that promise.
Sure.
So,
Very soon.
so because Bole Festival na our own, trust me, we dey carry am for head. So e go dey very pleasing to actually grace that stage, man. What you're doing is amazing. So I'm a big fan. I no go lie, I dey beg to do that stage. So these are events that are making rounds in Nigeria, repping the city, but government are no dey inside. So make we start from say government go put body for entertainers, organize events wey go showcase us, give us publicity. See as Bole dey now, say I wan perform for Bole. Imagine say na like Kano Reeves dem wey bin dey before government dey organize, and more events. Now e dey hard now if you wan, people have been asking me, Mayani, when you go do your own show? I've been performing in a lot of stages. And they ask me, Mayani, when you go do your own show? Bro, na finance. If you go nowhere wey you dey provided, say okay, you go fit go now say omo na give me loan. Government grant from government say okay, I wan do show, I be artist. Okay, they fit ask you say these are your requirements wey you fit submit. I know say process go dey, but where are those places wey government don provide say creatives go get grants to actually make the state, give the state entertainment? Dey like that. So make them give us all of those things.
I swear, viewers, they hear, my leaders, you guys are listening to the appeal of young ones, like an artist. The artist here
wanna put body for us. Somebody they talk say everything will go happen, people go wrong, go Lagos. Yeah.
I didn't even think so we'll go carry this stuff, go Lagos.
They will keep out for Port Harcourt City. No, that's true.
For me, I think the environment there, more, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it embraces everything entertaining. Like everybody wants to support you, people want to be a part of it. Shout out to my boss that give us this platform to use his premises for this shoot, Mr. Arthur, and I really appreciate. He has been very helpful. And also shout out to our video director.
Joseph in the building.
We don't stress you. I don't say I don't stress you, but thank you very much. Before we conclude, I know if I keep on asking these questions, we go there here till tomorrow, and I don't want to. Let's keep it short. Before we conclude, I will still want you to. I know you've said so much, and I believe everybody listening to you is also learning, and even our leaders hearing this, I did very sure say when them listening this thing, and understand, say, guy, these young people they struggle, trying to keep up with their lives and also understand the concept of politics. We're talking about politics and the fundamentals. What would be an advice, a deep advice, whether deep or not, but what would be an advice aside everything you've said that you could give to our leaders, and the prospective leaders, also the ones who they grew to become the next leaders of our nation? Within the advice, the one advice you could give to them, the ones who they and the ones who they come.
Okay, generally, from wetin we don't already talk, I go try as much as possible to pinpoint them from the grassroots of this discussion. Our leaders, wanna be baba, we respect on till tomorrow, and they try. Yes, it's not easy to lead human being. Human being are one of the hardest things.
Very unruly.
And Nigeria, and the people who dey inside, it's no easy. You people are doing an amazing job. But we beg that you do better, because we can still do better.
Yes.
There is no impossibility with God. Then, and the Bible can talk say we are gods. So there is no impossibility
With us.
with us. So please, we can do better. Only thing is that we should set our minds to do it. Now, point one is this: let's create a system for political inclusion from childhood. When I had issue, it was the first time in my life that I visited a courtroom.
That's when you had issues.
Yeah, when I get issue.
Yeah, you don't get
I
court
don't
case,
go
oh.
court. Yes, I don't get court case.
Oh.
That's a story for another day.
Sure.
In the court is one of a political place.
Yeah. Political system.
A political system. Thank you for that. It was my first time where I visit court. By then I did like my 21, 22. During the 23 as at that time. I did 23 when I visit the first time where I enter court. That's how much some people will never even go court before.
I understand the point. Yeah.
But from childhood, from small, you suppose don't know these things.
Yes.
It's like the way from child you don't know church. In fact, if you dey go Anglican church, you suppose don't know say you don't know on a diocese.
Yes.
You don't know on a cathedral.
Yes.
You know on a bishop.
That's true.
You know on a pastor, venerable, honorable.
Then born media, so I know.
You know on a chaplain.
Yes.
But ask pikin who be on a local government chairman. Ask pikin who be your councillor. Ask pikin who be on a vice president or president. You don't know. That's because they don't know. Now let's also say current affairs no dey current. There is no place.
The guy old leaders, they pack food there. That's true.
I had a vision when I was long time ago. When I was thinking about this solution to information. I'll say this for free. I said I can't talk say when I get money, I go do reach out to be say for each community, for my community, for their marketplace, I go get a bill where I go dey post where people, whether na electronical or mechanical, where I go dey write every morning, every day. I go dey put the update, the headline of the things where they happen for community and state in that big bill. This vision, I had it long time ago when I thought of what is happening, when we need to get news of within the sub.
Oh, but you just never give the vision to somebody.
Yes! Now I'm putting out this vision to anybody who go make his own this thing, his own mission, because I never still get the money. So I get them like that. Now social media dey, of course, but social media is not regulated. Your feeds no dey regulated. Your feed is being fed by the things where you don't watch. If you dey watch comedy, na comedy go full. So maybe no go that side, maybe no too long.
No, it's fine.
So one solution, let's create a system of inclusivity from childhood. That leadership mindset. In school, let current affairs be current. Let's know what is happening. Let's encourage children to listen to political news. Let's find a way to incorporate politics. Active, because it's active in our society. Now we think they rule our society. Let's put it in the mind of children so that they grow and they are even proactive. They are aware, providing economic solutions. That's what I mean by proactiveness. Future economic solutions. Then they are active, providing the current economic solutions wetin dey happen because of the information. So let's be more informed. Let's provide systems of information. Then, this is for the leaders wey dey now and the leaders wey dey come. So it's both applicable in both ways. Then, sorry.
Okay.
Another point is this: if you dey for power now,
this guy like to share.
Please, because anything wey dey discuss for this podcast now, actually waiting we want people to hear
information.
If you dey in power right now, please know that it is your ministry, what you are called to do. No nepotism, no favoritism. We talked about nepotism. So you no go complete if I no talk about them. No come carry the whole dividends go give your family. The impact should not be felt in your family because maybe everybody they come on a kitchen come chop.
Yeah, that one.
Impact should be felt in the community, in the society. Whether you are a councillor, let your impact be felt in your ward. If you are a local government chairman, let it be felt in your local government. There are a lot of things you could do in your ward as a councillor. Give education opportunity to the smart ones wey you know for your ward. You know, if you come out to travel abroad, give am to people wey deserve am. Forget your brothers wey be say they no prepare their life, they get bad character because of say you don enter city. You fit say your brother wey him head don correct, he wan correct him head, lose money go waste on top of coconut head. We don't know anything. They carry am go give am opportunity wey somebody wey don prepare for am. Wey be say if he get that opportunity, he will come back, put am back to society. You know, goodness is contagious, even as evil. If you sow good seed, that good seed can never, it get no chance of becoming bad. So you no go do something, you no go do something now, do something, community do something for you. It get low chance for you to forget your community. Low chance.
That's true.
But you get high chance for you to remember your community. Let's bank on that high chance.
Sure.
So whenever you dey sit, please do in your capacity, make impact in your capacity. Don't underdo. Carry and go favor because of favoritism. Go give am people who don't deserve am. If you cannot talk like this, it will dey very long.
So let's call it a day. We love you guys. We love the support you guys are giving us, and
in this channel,
stay tuned for more energy, more insights, more inspiration.
Thank you so much. First, once again, shout out to Josephine at the backstage. I know you people can hear her smiles, her beautiful laughter. So
bless you.
Thank you. Stay tuned.